I can feel your anger. I am defenseless. Take your weapon. Strike me down with all of your hatred, and your journey towards the dark side will be complete.
Hello and welcome back. Rumple here. I thought I would go with the Sith Marauder, the newest edition of Sith. He comes out right after I get all my Sith to gear 12. Now all my Siths are not gear 12. Oh, Vader was my last gear 12 and his Sith Marauder comes out. And I bought that dumb pack for $10 thinking I'd get a 4-star. It shorted me 5 shards. What? You know, I'm not buying any more packs. Last year, Darth Nehe came out with the same kind of pack. You can get him, actually, you could get Nehe to 4-star. And I did. And then they had that $12.99 pack just like Sith Marauder has. Well, the difference between Sith Marauder and Darth Nihilus is Darth Nihilus led my Sith team for almost a year. I spent $300 on that pack to make my Darth Nihilus a 7-star. But immediately he took my team to first. And I rode first all the way till JTR came out in Christmas time. So, do I see that kind of potential in Sith Marauder? No. If you've got crystals laying around and you want a 7-star Sith Marauder, go for it. I do not. I'm not going to waste $300 on Sith Marauder at the moment. I did take him to Gear 8. See, took his abils at 7, see what he looks like. I do see much potential in a raid. There might be potential on an arena team because he is fast. But does he hit hard enough? That is the question. He is another Sith, but it doesn't mean you got to run right out and get him. Alright, let's go check him out. 5% health steal right there. Some damage. Another 5% health steal. Another 1 speed. So, going to gear 3, you just gain 10% health steal at gear 3. That's pretty nice. 10% health steal. 118 speed. So faster than a lot of other tunes. He has no armor or resist. That's the other drawback. It's very, very low. 3 more speed and some strength. 18 physical damage. Okay. Some agility, critical chance, strength, tactics, a little physical damage. Some more agility. So gear 3. Is that gear 4? Yeah, didn't prove to be as strong as Gear 3 was. Gear 3, we got 10% health steal. That's pretty neat. And some speed. But look at 11% armor. It's not strong. Okay, some more damage. More damage. Some agility. Some little bit of damage and more agility. Some more damage. So we got some damage going to gear 5. It's not a lot of damage, but we got some. I still think going to gear 3 was the best. Still 121 speed. Look at no 725. It's not a lot of damage. Okay. Some more damage. Some more speed. Some health. He is high in tenacity too. Did notice that. I think his critical chance is a little high, so that is something else you need to consider. He does have high critical chance. We need to go get me a piece of gear real quick. Oops, a little short. No worries. We get our piece of gear, we got it, okay. For speed. So, you got 3 more speed, actually a piece of gear. Now I gotta get a couple more pieces of gear here. So 126 factory, no mods at gear 6. 12% armor. 3 resist. Extremely low. We gotta get 2 pieces here. Alright, got them. Okay. Okay, let's gear him to 8. He has a lot of critical chance. Well, not a lot, but he should be around 20%, 25%. Let's see. If he had a higher 6 speed right there, like I said, he is fast. Some more critical chance. I've seen a lot of crit chance upgrades. Strength, agility, tactics, all towards your armor. Resist. Okay, now we're at gear 7. 20% critical chance. I thought it might be a little higher than that. 132 speed. So he is fast. 10% health still. Still no resist. 21% tenacity. High tenacity is good. The right mod, you could get him to 100% tenacity easy. Alright, let's walk it to gear 8. I had to burn more 20 more of these, but alright, I still got 3 more. Plenty of these. Like I said, there's lots of damage. But his damage is not big. You know, if his damage was around the 2200 range, 2000 range, okay, so we'll take 2000 with gear 8. Then I would be, but it's not. Some armor penetration, because look at all these physical damages. So what are we looking at here? Alright, upgrade me to gear 8. And we're stopping. Like I said, I'm not going to use him anywhere right now. I can't use him in the pit. I don't have enough stars. 132. 23% tenacity. See, 1100 damage. That's just not big. 13% armor. 4% resist. Very, you know, it is gear 8. So, with some mods, I'll show you later on how he gets a little more beefy. And then I'm going to go through the abils and upgrade those as well. So just some more. I'm not going to upgrade those right now. But look at that. 2 more speed there. I think I'm short on a couple of those. So I believe he's going to be fast. How fast? Well, that remains to be seen because I'm not going much higher than this. No extra speed here. I'm going to go through these and show you. No extra speed here, but that does go towards your armor and resist. 2 more speed there with some more damage and health. So that'd be 2 more speed. You gotta have to spend some stun guns on him. I'm just trying to stack those too. Some more damage, tenacity. 2 more speed. So 4 more speed going to gear 9. That'd put him at 136. Which is pretty fast for a stock tune. But 4% resist, you know. Ugh. That does get raised up. I'll show you. Alright, I'm going to go upgrade his abilities. Now look, this is what I was talking about. All this damage. So, and from what it looks like now, his hit is pretty little. Will all this stack up on top of that the way it should? Good question. Good question. But that is a lot of damage. Now, this is what's good about the special. Reduces a target's max health by 15% until the end of the encounter. That's what would be good against a raid boss. You're removing 15% of the health. You don't have to worry about that anymore. This is okay. It's giving you a lot of stuff, but 10% defense, 10% health steal, which maybe that puts him at 30%. So at 30% health steal, that's pretty nasty. When an enemy uses ability outside of their turn, so that could be something to consider. But if you're getting smashed early on and you're dead, is it good to have a lot of health steal? Good question. Good question. Just don't know. So we're going to upgrade them, take them to 7, and then I'm going to have a vid coming out. I might do an arena battle, just give an idea of what he would look like, trying to do some damage. We'll go through some Galactic War or something. But, at 3-star, I can't put him anywhere, and definitely not Gear 8. So, if you want another Sith and you think you can hit big, it's going to cost you some money to buy those packs. There's nowhere else to get his shards right now. So, how pliable would a Gear 12 3-star Sith Marauder be? I don't know. This turn meter gain here, this is pretty cool. 10% defense, 10% health steal for each buff on all characters. That could be a lot of health steal and a lot of defense. But health steal, I don't know. When someone goes out of their turn, when an enemy uses an ability outside of their turn, Sith Marauder gains 20% turn meter. No Zeta or nothing. He's nothing special. Like I said, I spent $300 on my Darth Nihilus last year. But he led me for almost a year. Am I going to spend $300 here just to get me another Sith at 7-star? No. 132 speed. 8K protection, not bad for stock. Alright, let's put some mods on him and see the difference. We'll go ahead and look at his mods. Or his build. Stats, his kit. Something. We're looking at something. Alright. These are mediocre mods. None of these mods were pulled off my Sith team. They were mods I had laying around just to see what he would look like at this moment. Okay, so at these mediocre mods, 201 speed, which is fairly fast for Gear 8. Now, I thought his damage would be a little higher because I've got all those damage in his abils, but you just don't know. And I have not played with Sith Marauder yet either. I just geared him up to see what he looks like. He did get 10% health steal, I believe, by Gear 3. So that was something that came up pretty fast. His tenacity is pretty high. Low 21% armor, 11 resist. That's nothing to get excited about. Now I would assume that would go up. I mean, like I said, Gear 8. So, put a 30 speed here. I'll show you nothing fancy. 5 speed with a high defense. A primary defense just because it's all I had laying around. No speed in the secondary. A 9 speed in the secondary. Another primary defense with an 8 speed in the secondary. With another 5 speed in the secondary. Like I said, these mods are just laying around. And a protection with 4 speed. I believe for right kit, right mods, he'd probably be 240, 250 speed easy. Okay, so my overall thoughts of the Sith Marauder. Big hitter, fast big hitter, with some crit chance. Removing 15% max health from your enemy. Those combined in a pit or raid, that can be very well. But you're going to have a 7-star Sith Marauder to enjoy him in a heroic pit or raid. So it will require that. Arena viable? Definitely have to be Gear 12. Definitely have a good set of mods. But yes, he's not a game changer like Darth Nihilus last year. Not at all. No game changer. Just another toon added to the game. Happens to be a Sith. Could be a potentially big hitting Sith. We'll see. I do not recommend going out and spending all your gems on him unless you just want to. Wait till he's farmable and go from there. I want to thank you for watching. Have a good day.